Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Sunday, the 3rd of March, and I'm here with a 2-card tarot reading for you. So let's see what 2 cards come out for us today. Okay, shuffling and shuffling today. What we got? Interesting. Oh, okay, 1 and 2. So we've got the 8 of Cups and we've got the 7 of Wands. It's interesting how this lady's looking over here, isn't it? I wonder if she's giving that person advice. She seems very calm, the 7 of Wands lady, but then so does the 8 of Cups lady as well. I know we've had this card before. I've talked about the fact that the cups are actually seen. You can just about make up the fact that they've kind of filled with water and are floating down to the bottom of that little lake there, and there's one just staying afloat. It's got some burning, something burning within that cup, and I almost feel like that's some kind of ritual, you know, when you write things on a piece of paper and put them in a cup and set fire to them in a way of kind of releasing things and cord cutting. I really feel like this is what this 8 of Cups lady is doing, and I feel like this 7 of Wands lady is very calmly sitting on her yoga mat, watching this person. Or maybe it's the same person, you know, maybe she's looking back on what she did, what the turning point was in her life where she decided to go her own way. There's a Fleetwood Mac song there, I think, that we're all going to be humming all day. But it's interesting because if you look at this closely, you could almost make out that that lady is in a crystal ball. And that's the crystal ball sitting on a little cushion, and someone's looking into that. So let's just imagine that that's the case for a moment. And this was somebody coming for a reading, and the person could see this beautiful, calm person sitting there just in their own space, doing their own meditation, just completely at peace. And they can see what needed to be done for them to get to that place. I'm also very drawn with the fact that these wands seem to be propping up this lady in some way. And that's interesting, isn't it? Because sometimes with the wand cards, they're either being used to beat each other over the head or sometimes they are being used as a barrier around people. Sometimes they are being used with somebody to kind of put a stake in the ground and move on. But these are very, very supportive. In fact, most of them are. There's this one just pointing up towards the lady as if to just give her a little tap, you know, just to maybe a tap of inspiration, because we can see here this light in her solar plexus chakra. So maybe just giving her that little push of confidence or self-esteem that she needs to move on with the next phase of her life. I feel a message here is look back at what you have done. Look back at what you have achieved. Look at adversity that you have overcome in the past, and take that as your inspiration for moving forward. Doesn't matter how much we do in our lives, there's still that part of us, our little human brain, that says, oh, I couldn't possibly do that. And I feel like this lady is, in a sense, looking back and realising of all the times that she has just done overachieved or gone outside of her comfort zone to get where she needed to get and to deal with what she needed to deal with. And I feel like this is what's propping her up. All those past experiences are here in these other wands, and this one's just tapping her, saying, look, remember how awesome you are. Remember what you've done. Remember how you got here. And I think we could all do sometimes with a moment to remember that. See, look at where you are now. Where were you 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago? I bet you don't even recognise that person now, because you have evolved and grown so much. And if you look at yesterday, we was talking about growth, weren't we? Because that card came out in our chakra oracle cards. So I feel like this is reflecting on the past to look at some of the amazing things that you have achieved, or some of the difficult things that you have overcome. But there is a sense of walking towards the light here, and also having the light within you. So again, there's that kind of nod to the fact that we are part of the universe. You know, that's the sun, and that's within us. We're all part of the same world. So when we're working together in unison like that, we do see every new dawn as a new opportunity to grow and do something amazing with our lives. So I like that combination. Maybe it'll give you some time today to think back and be grateful and happy for where you are now and what you've done. I'm sure it's awesome, and I'm sure you are too. Okay, I will be back again tomorrow. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.